Hi YouTube and welcome to another episode of Soul Kitchen. So we're a podcast where we talk about sneaker culture, streetwear, anything relating to those subjects. So today we've got a small crew again. So let's start off with Creasedheat. Midas, how are you going today?
Good boys, good to be back. It's funny, I joked about last time when we were talking about the Mischief moon boots, and now I'm actually in a moon boot, so I'm not going to joke about anything today.
You jinxed yourself, man.
I did, mate. Art imitates life.
And second of all, we've got Soul Collector 84, Paolo Cotorone. How are you going today, Paolo?
Yes, sir. Hey, boys. Yeah, good, very good. Always flat out, but yeah, glad to be here.
Nice to see you on again. Been a couple of weeks off. And we've got Steve.
Yeah.
And also another person we haven't seen for a couple of weeks is Stephen SC Kicks 5. How are you going tonight?
Not bad, guys. Happy to be back. It's been a hot minute, so time to chat about some sneakers.
Awesome. So let's jump straight into it. Shoe of the week. This week we're going to talk about a couple. We don't have Micah on, so
The Julian
rules.
He's back.
Yeah,
You got me still?
I'm back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Micah's not on tonight, so we've got no rules. So let's jump into the week. So let's start off with Creasedheat. What shoe do you have for us this week?
I have no pickups. I'm torn between the 3 Jordan 2 lows that have dropped. I know within myself that I need one, but I don't need all 3. So I have not copped them, but in my limited wearing of shoes this week, because obviously got a moon boot on the other, I did pull out a couple of things that I haven't worn in a while.
Nice.
The reverse fresh Princes, and then the black laser 4s.
Ooh.
So
Cool.
yeah, look, the left foot styling, the right foot in a bit of mischief. So, but yeah, they're 2 shoes that at the time when they dropped, not much hype around it. But for me, if I like it, I like it. Fresh Prince, love that show. Probably watched it from front to back about 10 times. The black laser 4s, I love a gum rubber sole. The details are incredible.
Nice. I love that pair.
I've been seeing a fair few on feet of the alternative Bel-Airs of late, so I think they're finally starting to make their way to people's feet and get out there. They're a nice looking shoe too.
They're nice and
They're not quite the originals, but they're nice.
Well, it's funny how that works, like, because obviously we know the Great 5 was, everyone knows it from the Fresh Prince and everything, and this is like a take on that. But, like, at the time, there was no hype. And even, like, the craziest case of that is the Black Cap 4. 0 hype. 4 years later, it's going for $1,000. Like, it's the way the sneaker world moves. It's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. And Paolo, what have you got for us today?
So I got the latest collab, New Balance JJ. Nah, it's not true. That's sorry, old man.
I love it.
That wasn't green. Yeah.
Is the food fights, guys. I love this. I've been chasing this pair. Look at the box. It's so cool. So yeah, I've been chasing this pair for a while, for a minute, and then finally, I found a pair. And guys, I'm in love.
Nice.
Like the quality, the way they combine the 15 models. These shoes are inspired by, like, everything blends in so nicely. Even this is a super loud colorway, but yeah, man, the materials, the difference, like the noodle. These are all inspired by food, obviously, and food inspired shoes. And yeah, the avocado and toast, the noodle ones, the cannoli. Yeah, these shoes are crazy. I worn them a few times at the gym, and I see looks or people, give me the thumb up, and yeah, just love them. just love them. So I'm so glad, and got it for Steel. Got it for Steel, and yeah, that's the shoe of the week. That my last pickup. But I've been wearing other two shoes a lot. The first one is the Hemps,
Yes.
MX1 Hemps.
Nice.
They're so comfortable. They yeah, same thing. Beautiful, beautiful colorway, nice materials. Yeah, we did the review, so there's no point for me to point out all the details and stuff. But nice shoe. And these, I've been wearing. Oh my god, what's the name?
Nigel Sylvester.
The Nigel
Sylvester.
Sylvester, yeah. The 1.0, because yeah, I'm so excited for the 2.0s.
The twos.
So that's yeah. So yeah, I just can't wait for it. Just can't wait for them, and I see not many people are hyped about them, but yeah,
No, I love
having these have to have the 2.0s. So yeah, those are my shoes for the week.
Very nice. And Hendo, what about yourself?
It's been a while, so I thought I'd bring something different. Picked up some Gel Light 3s.
Very good.
I think it's called Baked Pink and French Blue. So I can't afford salmon toes, so these will be the closest thing I'll get, I think. But really nice GR, nice quality, everything you expect from a pair of Asics. So yeah, still haven't got them on foot yet, but
Is that pink inside?
yep, pink inside, pink flap, just
Leather?
yeah. It's
Good job,
leather on the
Sylvester.
out, but just like that soft material on the inside. I don't know what it is, but
Looks nice.
just comfort. So hopefully they'll go on foot. And then I had to get some Reebok Steel, some Iverson 4s. Pick those off of Reebok as well. And the hype's in the mail for next week.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
So I've got
Whatever.
I've got 3 pairs today.
Oh, quite weak.
Quite weak. I'll go with I'm gonna take some of Donald's wind off him. So that's the Downed. So it's the 990 V3s. Beautiful shoe. It's supposed to be it's brown, but in the it looks a bit olivey, but beautiful
It looks like an olive green to me.
Yeah.
Should we call in the expert?
Inside it's like I'd say like a felt liner. So
Yeah.
different. But yeah, beautiful materials. I got it for a steal off Novel Ship. Pretty close to retail. So I'm loving those free shipping deals when they have them. Next one is Jordan 2 Lows, 218s.
Oh, nice.
So nice.
Beautiful
Yes.
there. Beautiful. So
Nice.
the story behind them
Nice
is
materials.
there was like a drought over in that part of America, and so they've like styled it around that. So you can see the sole. You've got like the dirt,
Yeah, I
the silk,
love that sole.
and then both sides of the shoe you got the different colors, and then you've got the stripes obviously down side. On one side you've got like cracking leather to make it, I guess, look like the
Dried ground.
yeah, dried creek, yeah. And then you've got like the clear palettes that are like in a nice like amber color and a nice nubuck and a really like awesome like leather liner inside. Comes with extra laces and an awesome box
Love
which
that.
I've got somewhere which I can't find right now. But yeah, beautiful shoe. The more I look at it and the backstory behind it, it's just I can't believe they're sitting on sneakers still. So
I can't believe all 3
Dead set
pairs
thing,
are.
Jordan Brand are trying to push that amazing quality that twos are supposed to be, like the original, the only ones made in Italy with that. They're taking good materials and putting it back on it. Obviously, that price point's high for low, but
yeah.
the materials look to be spot on.
Some people like comparing like that liner inside to the bin version. So the high top, but yeah, great pair. Even like leather behind the tongue as well. So it has the some secret
Yeah, I
working
love
in there as well.
I'm very
Like
close
glass.
to getting that one. Oh,
Airship.
nice.
So luckily
Second pair.
Yeah, shit,
they restocked on Supply Store. I compared them against my new beginnings pack pair, and they're pretty much exactly the same, just without a couple of features. Obviously, the red, these are orange. Inside it doesn't have like the specification sticker, but other than that, like everything else is pretty much the same. The leather feels pretty good, like compared to the same. Has a size 13 in there, and still in supply store. So if you guys are watching this and you want a pair, just hop on and you can get them for retail, and they're cheaper than Jordan 1s. So, okay,
Nice.
that's me for this week.
Good pickups.
Great pickup.
So let's jump into the highly anticipated story again, Kanye West. So, as you've always heard, Adidas has rocked Kanye.
By Kanye.
Did you see that promo material that they dropped with the buy yay?
That was good. I like that.
Oh, that's so
Yeezy
good.
supply.
So good.
But apparently he's lost, like, off his value. I think it was like $800.
Lost $2 billion in one day.
Value.
Did he really have it?
Yeah, well, all his assets were combined, and they're saying, like, obviously this is how much he's worth with all his shoes. But I've heard recently that obviously Adidas are going to have to pay him out for cancelling his contract early and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not sure how much he's going to make back out of that. But he's still like worth like $200 million, which
he's still not going to be asking for 20 cents to buy an ice cream cone at Macca's anytime soon.
Yeah, that's right. So what are your thoughts on them? Anybody?
Anyway.
I feel like he's still worth a lot more money than all of us, right? He's still the richest homeless man of all time. One of the interesting things about like Kanye being Kanye is like you can believe like maybe a third of the things he says. Like you remember when he was saying he was like 60% or 67% of Adidas online sales. That's actually not true. It came out in a podcast, the Complex Sneaker podcast, where they'd spoke to someone in Adidas and they said when they have a release on that day, it's 60%, 67% of the online sale on that day. But as a whole, it's nothing. It's a drop in the ocean. For me, I can't believe he rocked up the Skechers. Like, that is... Bro, like, there's going low, and then they're like, that's absolute rock bottom hitting up Skechers. Like,
bottom of the barrel, yeah. But the thing is, guys, because I didn't know, like, I've seen news everywhere, but I didn't really look into it because I thought it was just, just some clout he was chasing. But now it looks like this is serious. Like, he's very close to be cancelled, guys. Like the fact that he lost so much money in only one day, all the contract, all these big brands dumping him for good reason, like for what he did. Like you can, I see why they're doing that, but I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know what's the future for him, because we can, like, people can love him, people can hate him. Like I get that, but at the end of the day, like, in the music world or in the fashion industry, this is the end of the era. Like this is huge. Like
I think he can pull back music.
In the last, yeah, but what about the fashion? Like, who's gonna I don't know, do collabs with him? Is he gonna make his own brand? Who's gonna buy shoes?
So outside of that, he's got no platform. Like, he's recently got his Instagram back, I think in the last couple of days, but he's banned off Twitter. He was banned off Instagram. All these companies are running away from him as quick as they can. Banks don't want his money. Like, even if he's got his own capital or whatever, like, he's got no platform for marketing. Like, what does he do? So, like, and no one wants to stand behind him. He's going to need someone to stand with him, and no one wants to. Yes, he's talked about buying Parler, which is like this freedom of speech social media that's usually associated with right-wing politics, but that's not going to be enough. Those people aren't buying sneakers, and even that subscribership isn't going to be enough to maintain the type of business he needs in that space.
But if Kanye disappears and just re-evolves without a face, like the whole See It concept, Could you see that? People
The
will still
fact
work with him.
No.
People just don't want the face.
I kind of feel that.
I don't know about that. I did see the photo
You look
where
at-
he's completely blocking his face off, but that's not the first time he's
Yeah.
done that type of stuff. He's a
No,
rude guy.
But yeah, but look at what he did sell. He knows how to they know how to market. He's just screwed up Kanye, hasn't he?
Yeah, but what? Yeah, but like a foam runner. Seriously, if there wasn't a Yeezy, would
Not any
people
of
buy
the
a foam
silhouettes.
runner?
Any of the silhouettes. No one would have touched them.
None.
If you go back to, what was it, 2010, was it? The first Yeezy? If you had just seen those on the shelf,
Yeah.
those Ugg boot looking things, no context, no association with Kanye, you're not buying them.
No
Nobody's
way.
buying them. 350s.
Exactly.
Most of us there at least looked at them and like, it took us a while to get to a point where they look normal to us. We're not buying them if there's not an association. So he definitely, at that time, had that pull. But even prior to this, Yeezys were sitting on shelves. That hype had died. So he may need to sit out for a bit to come back and make people miss him.
I kind of feel that he has a.
Yeah, but look what happened with Travis Scott. Like,
Exactly.
sorry. Well, when Travis Scott, he has been pretty much gone for a while, but now he's back. But is the hype back as well?
The question is, yeah. But I think that's correct. I think that
We got an
he
echo.
has a big enough following. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think he has a big enough following that in the future, like, I think people will support him when he gets back on his feet and he decides to manufacture. But in 12 months' time, do you think it's going to be too late? Because it's going to take a while for him to get manufacturing going, get all his designs going, get on board with somebody at the end of the day to actually help him do this. Will any designers jump on board with him because of his name at the moment? So I feel that there's a lot of issues that will compound together to put him back. So I feel by the time he gets back, it's going to be probably a bit too late.
I think even like he's saying the $2 billion, the capital, like if they're saying now $200 million capital, you need more than that to start your own thing. So like you said, even just to set up again, it could take 12 months.
Totally agree.
I honestly think the only way he's getting back is without his face. He's a backdoor unit in marketing. There's no
Silent
way
partner.
that we're going to see another Yeezy or anything with Kanye's name on it.
What about the news that Adidas is going to go forward with the silhouettes without his name?
Yeah,
I don't know if
they'll
they
just sell them like normal sneakers, won't they?
Yeah. Hopefully
Yeah,
they're a
but
bit
will
more
it sell? I don't know.
I think
they'll be
eventually
two
they will
parts.
sell. People will still buy them. They just won't be at that same price point that they've got them at now.
Jeez,
They'll
I
have
hope
to
not.
reduce it.
Definitely.
They're like $330 for a pair of 350s now.
More. Range from 340 to 360. I think they're around 360 at the moment.
Like, well, they sit on the shelves that, like, say, if they come back out without Yeezy branding, just Adidas branding, $220 on the shelf, people will start buying them again. Because they're still a comfortable sneaker. They release mass numbers of the colorways that everybody wants.
Imagine if they just flood the market with like turtle doves, zebras, breads, everything. Yeah. And foam runners and slides. You just go to your local JD and they got a full fucking rack of them.
But do you think like
you think like that the slides? We already know that everybody's already copying them. Look at all these girl bloody fashion change, and you walk past and you're like, they've just got them sitting on the store. They're the exact same thing.
Go to Platypus. They got I think it's a $70 version. Itno is the brand.
But I feel that a lot of people buy it just, as Pala said earlier, just because of the name. And at the end of the day, like, they might be comfortable. There's, I guess, not much stock out there, but I still think that if Kanye has actual rights to that design, which I think he does still have a couple of rights to things, I think the slide is one of them that he has actually rights to the design for. That I think he'll bring that back and he'll do well, because I reckon if you can flood the market with those, I think he might. If you can do it quickly, I think he'll be okay.
When people want to buy it and put it to the side.
Yeah. But what are your thoughts on the resale? Do you think they'll go up, or if people are just over Kanye and they'll just like crash back to retail?
It just dropped. Oh, it does definitely drop. And then it depends on how many pairs they're gonna make. Because if now Kanye is not gonna have any like, he can't tell how many pairs to make, probably Adidas, they're gonna push like tons, like huge numbers. So I believe there will be no resale on them.
Mm-hmm.
I think the initial, like, the colorways that we just mentioned before, that we said, imagine if they flooded the market with them. I think they're going nuts already, Roddy. So and Yeezys have been stagnant in that market for a while. Like, you don't even see them on Facebook getting flooded like they were, except for slides maybe. But I think that'll happen to a point until they're reintroduced into the market as Adidas 350 or Adidas whatever.
They'll just be like the 2023 Ultra Boost.
But do you guys
already made them?
Yeah, but do you guys remember with what's that Adidas, the big collab they had?
NMD? Pharrell's?
No, the collab, the Pharrell's.
Yeah, the human maids.
Yeah, like who buys the Pharrell's? Like once it's out of fashion, like there is no hype. Like people just won't buy it. I remember seeing sit on shelves for months.
Yeah.
Now I think they dropped a new colorway. But who buys them? Who wears them?
Yeah.
The beginning
Because it
price
was the
point is
initial
so
colorways
low.
that came out, wasn't it? Like that's where it was, and then they just flooded the market with one every other month.
Yep, correct. I think just
Like
because
the first one, okay, that's special. That's cool. That's something different, limited amount. Now I can get them every other week, and they're sitting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did collabs with Dolce Gabbana. Oh, with Chanel. Chanel. Sorry.
Yeah, and Gucci.
Yeah, 40 grand.
It's crazy. There's stores of people selling them for big dollars and doing swaps, and yeah, they're just tanked now, so they're worth hardly anything. So.
Well, it's funny that overnight, all the stock on boutique places like Up There, everything just disappeared. There was a raffle for the Zebra 350s that just disappeared. Because it honestly felt like I did a video midway through the week for my channel. I even checked before I did that, finished it, rendering, thought maybe I should go in the Zebra 350 raffle, and then it was all done. They were gone. Everything was gone.
It was gone.
Do you reckon they're all just waiting for new Adidas boxes?
Yeah, and new inner soles.
It's a big cost.
Well, the only thing different on them is the inner sole in the box. So, like, if you just remove the branding, well,
maybe they go to third world countries, and that's their contribution for tax. Like,
what Adidas has said, they've said that they're gonna lose what was like $300 million in this next quarter and 500 million in quarter one next year.
250 million euros.
Yeah, euros, and then next year they're going to lose more than that. So if they're reporting that, I don't know if they're going to redo that, because if they did, that they can make a lot of their money back. But only time will tell, I guess.
That's that you'd think they'd still want to make their money, and their money isn't 320 retail. It's probably 120.
15 bucks.
So if they can remarket them as an Adidas, what's the cost? Like, it's still a business decision, isn't it? So then I guess if it wasn't 2022 and people crying like the sky's too blue and stuff like that, people get upset at are people still going to be put off by being a Yeezy, even if they do rebrand it with Adidas?
If they've
And
got
so
stock,
Adidas shouldn't be capitalising on someone who's done such a thing.
that's right. I guess if they've still got stock, what's there to lose? Like they can, I guess, do it, and if nobody buys it, then there's no right?
I guess Yeezy won't be sneaker of the year this year then.
That's hard.
Look, I'm just upset that the Derrick Rose joints never dropped.
Well, that's the other side of things. He had a couple of actually basketball athletes, which we were
Yeah,
sponsoring, and
they've
now
gone.
like there's no shoes. So I think he's dug his grave easy, I guess.
Well, I guess Adidas, they're a massive European country and just capitalising on football over there, which is going to be bigger than anything that we ever see here. So we're only judging on that Australian perspective.
Well,
And
even
so-
like on the Complex Media podcast, they were saying the Manchester United license alone would absolutely shit on what Yeezy brings to the table. That's one.
You'd sell
one
more
thing.
Manchester United merch with an Adidas picture on it than any Yeezy that's ever been dropped.
100%.
Probably 50
there's
cents to make a shirt, which sells for £100.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Adidas still have artists, I think. Yeah, you got Beyonce, Jerry Lorenzo.
Yeah, correct. And we haven't seen much from Jerry Lorenzo yet, so it'll be interesting to see if they push him and like make him the new Yeezy. As for of God. Fear of God 350s.
1977.
In saying that with Beyonce, like every time I go to the Adidas factory outlet, everything's there half price, like in that range. Like I don't know anyone buying that stuff.
Yeah,
And
I
Beyonce's
feel
got
that.
like
And
a
companies
crazy
are
Even
still
Stella,
buying.
Stella McCartney.
yeah, Stella
merchandise.
McCartney.
And
Doesn't
Witherspoon's
sell.
with him, right?
Who?
Interesting, watch this space.
What about Kerwin Frost?
Oh,
Don't
true.
forget his contributions.
So there's quite a few. Okay, let's jump into the upcoming. So I'll just share the screen for you to see.
Will Donald be able to edit this with the echo?
I hope so. We'll see what. Okay.
If I turn one down, is it?
Okay.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Wallabies.
So the first one,
Wallabies.
the bodega.
Wu-Tang.
That's right. What do you guys think of these?
Bodega.
Wow.
Creasedheat, what do you think?
I think that there's probably one guy associated with this podcast that'll be keen on these. And he seems to be out on a date night in his denim. Yeah, not for me. Even with a collab, nah.
Paolo, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, look, it's definitely not my style. I like Bodega, I like their work, but yeah, this is definitely not for me. No, pass.
And
pass.
what about you?
In Queensland, I don't think I'll be putting my foot into any wallabies. Yeah. I think they're cool, but not for me.
Nice summer shoe.
For myself,
If you're in Alaska.
I don't mind them, but they just look like elf shoes. So it's a definite a no for me. I'll say yes for Donald. Okay.
If you take the high top bit off them, they kind of look like my polo loafers, but they're a slipper.
Kind of do. Okay.
Still pass.
The Peter Alexander loafers, they'll do me.
So
The polo
next
ones I
one-
got from Hype. $40 and I had a $20 voucher.
So for the smaller feet people, the next one's up. What are they called again? So they're called the UNC Chicago's. What are your thoughts, guys?
I can still
Chris?
see the loafers.
Let me just try getting rid of that.
Yeah, they're same.
Oh, we got movement.
Can you see it?
No, you're back to normal screens.
Screen is gone.
Okay.
This is the price we pay for no New Balance.
Okay.
There you go. We got twos on.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
I got
so,
it.
so this is the so a new version of the UNC to Chicago. You can see the front, obviously the Chicago, and the back UNC. What's your thoughts, Chris?
There's a lot of good twos coming out at the moment. I just don't think that's one of them. It's not offensive. Like it's if I saw it in hand, maybe my mind might change, but not for me.
And Paolo, what about you?
Nice too. It's nice fresh colorway. Good for summer, I guess. But I heard the DB2s might be coming out, so I want to see them first and see the other colorways coming out. So yeah, I think actually next year Jordan brand will be hammering on Jordan 2s. So yeah, I might pass on these for now.
True. And Hendo, what about you?
I really like the colorway of these. I think it works really well, but it screams of a Reebok Classic or a Club C, just with that hit of red.
True.
Even an Adidas Continental.
Yeah, it kind of that red around the that panel just makes them look like a different sneaker. Maybe it's the view, but I think it works. I think it looks like a very simple, easy wearing sneaker. But still, twos lows are a bit boat shoes in all white for me.
And for myself, I kind of feel that if it was just the blue, the UNC on the back, it would be a cop. But for me, yeah, I think the red just doesn't do much for it. So it's definitely a no for me.
That's the same with me. I feel like if you replace that red with the UNC blue, I mean,
Even with a darker blue.
or a black.
So just
Yeah, the red needs to be somewhere else on the sneaker, I think, to carry it through.
On the bottom, on the sole.
Yeah, just or like a hip between the midsole and the rear ankle support there, or I don't know. Just looks out of place, doesn't it?
I think the only red and blue sneaker I've got is the Origin Story Jordan 1 highs. And even then it's minimal.
Okay, let's go to the next one. Speaking of origin stories,
Can't say anything, but if you're giving that intro, I'll know what it is. There we go.
Oh, Beyonce.
yeah.
Oh, for Beyonce, cop. I'll say 5.
Easy
But-
double up, triple up.
For the high that looks like a mid, definite no.
No.
I got the Origin Stories, the original. I think they're here actually. This just looks like a mid. I know it's a mock-up. Hopefully it looks better when it's done, but I don't like this.
And Paolo?
I'm definitely keen, as yeah, I got the first release, so but 99% is not gonna look like this. Yeah, that's just a mock-up, and yeah, I'm very looking forward to see what it's gonna look like. So yeah, I would say cop. I would say cop, easy.
And Hendo?
Don't know how you guys choose between which Jordan ones you like and don't like, though. Like, haven't we seen this before? I know we give New Balance a bit of a knock, but it looks like, don't know. Aren't they running out of ideas on Jordan 1s?
Well, this is meant to be the Spider-Man, the second Spider-Man collab, but it's based off the mask and everything, but it just looks like a mid colorway that's already come out.
Yeah.
No,
So that's a
I really
definite
like
cop.
Yeah, I agree. Paolo, I've that it won't look like this. It's gonna look totally different. Something will happen. They're gonna spin it. Yeah, but if they don't change it. I kind of feel it's going to be a drop for me. But if they kind of make it really cool and have some like cool little features on it, I'm going to say yes if it's even going to be available.
If it's got like a web feature or something on it, like the
Well, there is on the black.
You'd have to see
webbing.
it.
It's got a webbing. Yeah. There's a web print on the black,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
still, it just, I don't know,
Maybe
that
it's free ammo.
colorway just looks cheap.
Okay. So I'm on the fence at the moment, so we'll see what happens. We'll just do one more. Actually, we'll do two more.
I probably will change my mind when I see him in hand, but for now, it just looks like I'm sure they did that as a mid.
There is a mid with that color blocking for sure.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna look better.
Yeah, I think they'll look a hell of a lot better in here. They'll be
100%.
beautiful materials and
And
good
Z
detail.
Speakers always, well, not always gets the render right.
Yeah, very often that he doesn't. So this is one up Hendo's alley. We'll start with Midas. What do you think of this? It is.
I really like the silhouette, but I haven't seen a colorway that I like yet. Oh, is it mismatched, is it?
It is.
Man, see, I like that blue, but I don't like the orange. I'm not big on the whole mismatch thing. If you release the blue, I may cop, but that being said, I don't own a pair of LeBron, so. But I do like this.
And Paolo, what are your thoughts?
Nope. I'm not into performance sneakers, so yeah. Nah, it's a pass for me. Like I like the colors, but yeah, nah, it's just not for me.
And Hendo.
I'm probably on the fence. I really like it. Like, I really like the Coyote Roadrunners from the 18 below the mismatch pair. But I think the colour it's slightly childish. Like, it's aimed for kids. Like, you can see that South Beach vibe on the blue pair. I'd like it. I'm going to say I'll probably get a pair. But I don't know, they look a little bit on the childish, even like the Roadrunner pair didn't look as childish as these. I'll probably
The
still
thing
go
with
with
Nike, though, you can never trust the official images. The colouring could be completely different.
if that blue is more of a of like your South Beach blue, and the orange is more of like the Atmos, you know, the safari print kind of orange colour that comes out, then they'll be a banger.
I agree.
But have to see them when they come out. But yeah,
For me, I kind of want to have one LeBron in my collection eventually. But yeah, I'll have to see them in hand. but yeah, there will be a lot of good colorways coming out for the 20s. So I'm gonna say probably no for me at this stage. And I'll wait until one of the other ones. Hopefully there is a South Beach inspired one coming out in the future. But I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for that. Okay, let's move to the last one.
Yeah, after this guy, sorry, but I have to head off.
We'll do this as the last one. So this is Foam Closet coming out called Dream World.
I've never owned a pair of foam posits, and I don't think I'm going to start now. The closest I came
Paolo,
was the CDG ones,
which was 750 Australian dollars.
which were insane. Yeah, when I saw the price, I was
Cheap
no,
ones.
I'm out.
And Paolo, what are your thoughts?
Is this a women release or is general?
Doesn't say.
Looks like a women's. But yeah, regardless, yeah, I like them. I like the colorway and even the carbon fiber, like a different texture on it. But to be honest, I had heaps of foam sites, but yeah, I moved them. That'd be clunky, a bit uncomfortable, I have to admit. But to be honest, if I have to buy one more foam site, I will buy the Galaxies. That's it, and the Paranormals.
And Hendo.
So yeah, those are the only two I would buy.
Hendo, what are your thoughts on these?
I think they're.
These are nice. Oh, sorry.
You're right. I've seen so many negative comments on these since the images have been released, but they're like a lighter version of like the is it the Paranormans, the green and black pair. I think the details are on point. I like them. I probably won't buy them. My foam posits don't see enough foot time for the $300 price tag. But I do like the design and the concept of these.
Yeah, I really like those laces and just the colorway of it. If they are a men's version and they are available locally, I might actually go out and grab some. But I have a feeling that they won't be that available for us to buy. But yeah, I think it's the cop for myself. Okay, I think we've run out of time. So thank you for everybody for watching us so far. For our host today, Midas, do you have anything to say?
No, just thanks for having me, guys. I don't know how long this leg's going to be taking the heels, so I may be back next week if you'll have me. But yeah, thanks again.
And Paolo, what about yourself?
Yeah, thanks guys for having me back. Yeah, hopefully we're gonna have enough material to put on YouTube. Yeah, all these technical issues, but yeah, no, it's glad. Yeah, it's always nice to catch up with you guys. Yeah, hopefully next one we're gonna have less issues.
And Hendo.
Yeah, sorry for my technical issues of the headphones. I've been out of the socials and been out of the gym, so I didn't have these on charge. But great to be back, great to be talking about sneakers, and catching up with you guys is always a highlight of my week. So thanks for having me.
And for me, thank you very much for all you guys jumping on. I know it was a bit of a late podcast for us all tonight. So thank you for everybody for watching and sticking with us with this echoing issue. But thank you very much, everybody, and see you next time. Catch you later, guys.
See ya.
Peace.